Do you ever wake up feeling drab? Well, I'm going to show you how to get ready for school so you can look fab. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a really easy everyday makeup tutorial that I thought would be perfect for back to school. Everything that I used here is all affordable products. The tutorial is really simple. If you wake up super early in the morning for school, you won't have to think too hard about your makeup. You'll be able to just kind of do this and get out the door. So this video is part of my back to school series. I'm super excited about this series on my channel, and I really hope you guys find this video helpful, and I hope you're inspired by this super easy everyday natural makeup look. Those are my favorite kind of looks to do. They're practical for the morning. They won't take you very much time at all. You can totally customize this look. You can add products or remove products depending on how much time you have or your personal preference. It's totally up to you. So this is just meant to kind of inspire you. This is just kind of what I would do if I was on a time crunch, and if I didn't really want to do a full glam makeup look for the day, then this is totally what I would do. Before we get into this tutorial, please make sure to hit the subscribe button as always. If you're already a subscriber, just hit the little notification bell so that you'll be notified each time I upload. That way you'll never miss a video, and I post 3 times a week, so you really won't want to miss a video. With that being said, if you guys want to see this super easy 5-minute everyday affordable makeup look that's perfect for back to school, or if you have work in the morning, whatever you want to do this look for, then just keep on watching. Okay, so real talk. When it's time to get ready for school or work or whatever you're waking up early for, the last thing you want to do a lot of the times is do a full face, especially when you want to sleep more than get ready. If you're somebody like me and sometimes you would rather have those extra few minutes of sleep, then your makeup routine needs to be quick, but I still want to show you guys how to look polished throughout the day and how to look fresh and awake and alive and radiant for your day at school or work. This would work for work too. So say I woke up, I already washed my face, I put some lotion on. If you want to, if you're feeling super tired, you can go ahead and spray a refreshing spray of some sort if you have extra time as well. This one is from Mario Badescu. It is the Aloe Herbs and Rose Water Spray. I feel like this would feel really nice in the morning. I don't have my brows done either because realistically I would not wake up with nice brows. So I'm going to be using this pencil. I actually just got this and I really like it. This is the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer. Mine is in the shade Dark Blonde. I know I'm not blonde, but I've been liking kind of lighter brows these days. So I'm just going to take this, and I don't know why, I've always made like an angry face when I do my brows, but basically I'm just going to use light feather-like strokes to kind of lightly fill in the shape of my brow. We're not too concerned about brows looking snatched in the morning, but you do want to fill in the brows. I feel like brows are probably one of the most important steps if you are running late and you don't have much time. Like, at least fill in your brows and then head out the door. You'll look a lot more polished than with no brows at all. If you're blessed with naturally incredible brows, you might just be able to go through and brush up the brow hairs and put them in place with a setting gel or something like that. But for me, my brows are pretty sparse, so that's why I really prefer to fill them in every day. So then I just make sure to brush through the brows, make sure there's no harsh lines, that everything just looks nice and fluffy. So when I wake up in the morning, I always have puffy eyes. I don't know why, but my eyes are always puffy and they take a while to like settle down. So I recently discovered this product. This is the L'Oreal Visible Lift CC Eye Concealer. You may have seen me talk about this in my video where I did like the random drugstore haul. I've been really actually liking this, and I feel like it would be perfect for the morning because there's like a little metal applicator, so it would be really cold on your eyes, really soothing and really brightening. This product to me doesn't give enough coverage that I personally like for every day, but it really does brighten. So I'm just gonna put this kind of all around my eye. It feels so good, it's so cold. And I'm just gonna go ahead and put that all over the eye with my finger. I'm gonna try to get it up to the brow bone a little bit, and this will help just brighten and kind of depuff the eyes if you do have a little puffiness. So for me in the morning, the second most important thing would be evening out my complexion. So I'm gonna hop into my Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation. This is in the shade 120 Classic Ivory. I like a little bit more of a medium to full coverage. If you're somebody who has pretty good skin, here's a couple of my favorite BB creams. This NYX one is awesome, and then the Maybelline Fresh BB cream. If you just want a little bit of coverage, if you just have a little redness, you want to even it out, use a BB cream. You don't have to use a foundation, but I personally love a good foundation. So I'm just going to go ahead and buff this onto the skin with a brush. You guys can use your hands if you want to, or a sponge. Anything works. Whatever you prefer. Whatever you're wearing though, make sure to blend it down the neck so you can avoid that terrible orange line along the jawline that I always saw in high school. And I'm sure I also had a orange line occasionally, because heaven knows my shade matching skills were not good, and they're still not, but in high school, whew, bless my heart. And then I'm just going to press everything into the skin really quick with a Aesthetica beauty sponge. Next, I'm going to take a look at my skin and just dot a little bit of the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer on any blemishes that I want a little bit more covered up. This will help your natural skin peek through a little more rather than putting a whole other layer of foundation on. And I'm just going to press that in with my ring finger. I'm also going to pop the concealer underneath the eyes. I'm almost out of this one. This is the shade Light. I need to get more because literally there's like no product coming out. I'll use a little bit of the fair shade since I have a little bit more product and just kind of put that on top. If you want to, you could highlight the center of your face, but since this is a quick morning makeup look, we are just going to do the under eyes. I'm just going to go ahead and set everything with the L'Oreal Hydra Perfect powder. I really like how this powder works. The only thing I don't like is the smell, but the smell doesn't last all day, just right after you apply it. So I'm just putting some in the lid and making sure that there's no creases before I set, otherwise you're going to set the creases. Just putting that under the eye and the eyelid as well, and then kind of buffing out the extra all over the skin. Another powder that I love to set the under eyes with is the NYX HD Banana Pressed Powder. I've been out of that for so long and I've been meaning to buy it, but I just haven't, so that's another one that I would highly recommend. It's amazing. Okay, I have brows that do not stay in place very well, so I'm going to use the Glossier Boy Brow. I know this isn't Drugstore. You could totally use a clear mascara from the Drugstore if you wanted to set your brows, but I'm just going to use this really quick and pop this into the brows. Next, I'm really excited to pull out this palette. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contouring Palette. This is another thing that I got in my random drugstore haul, and I really was impressed with it, so I'm going to try to put this on my face right now. I'm first going to tap into the light shade here, and I'm just going to kind of try to brighten the under eyes with this. Maybe I'll use this to kind of highlight the center of my face. Then I'm going to dip into this contour shade. I kind of do like 2 taps in here and then 1 tap in the light shade, just so that it's not too dark on me. And I'm just going to start to kind of buff that on the cheeks. Just kind of get it around the hairline and into the hairline so it looks more natural. Then take the extras and you can contour the sides of your nose slightly. I like to do under the lip a little. That's really a beautiful palette. This palette is like $4, you guys. I read so many comments on that video, the random drugstore haul. When I use this, you guys are like, oh, I love that palette. So it's fun for me to see that you guys are liking this palette too, because I'm really liking it. In fact, I like it so much, I think I will use this as my eyeshadow as well. So I'm going to take the light shade first, put that all the way up to the brow bone, from the lid to the brow bone, as kind of a base. Then I'll dip it into the dark shade. Let's pop this into the crease, a little bit onto the lid. This is optional, by the way. You don't have to wear eyeshadow, but if you do like to wear eyeshadow and you're in a rush, just use whatever you're using on your face, you know? Use your bronzer, use a little bit of your blush, use your highlighter in the inner corner, and you're good to go. Really lightly buff that on the lower lash line as well. Then I'm going to pull out my Master Contour palette from Maybelline. This is the light to medium, I believe. Yeah. And I'm just going to use the blush in here, kind of liven up the cheeks a little bit. Was I like over here the whole time? Oh gosh, guys, sorry, I'm not centered. Then, like I said before, if you have time and if you want to, you can take a little bit of that blush and run that through the crease as well. A little bit of pink and brown shadow for you. Then I'm going to be taking this highlighter in this palette. I love this highlighter in this palette, actually. I think it's so beautiful. And if you want a little glow, you just pop it on the cheekbones and do the center of the face if you'd like. I like this highlighter because it's not like super in your face. It's really subtle, which for me personally is great for every day. And if you're in a rush, you don't have to worry so much about like messing it up. It will just look good no matter what happens. And then I always like to pop a little bit into the inner corner of the eye. This will make you look really awake because it just widens and it brightens the eyes. There goes the palette. Whoops. And you can do a little under the brow bone as well, whatever's left. For my favorite part, I'm going to go ahead and pop on some mascara. This is my current favorite mascara. This is the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise Mascara. It's bomb. So good. So I'm just going to pop that on the top and bottom lashes. I used to always get to school and like I would have so many mascara marks on my eyelids because my eyes were puffy, and I would always I would see them happen as I was applying the mascara, but then I would forget to wipe it off. So don't forget to rub off any mascara marks that might get places. Oh, I'm gonna grab something. This is also optional. If it's too early for you to put liner in your waterline, that's fine. But this is the ColourPop Cream Gel Liner in the shade Honey Dude. and this will really help your eyes look really awake. So I'm gonna just pop this in the lower lash lines. It's hard to do far away. If I'm 100% honest with you, in school I always just wore lip balm. So the Burt's Bees pomegranate lip balm has a slight tint to it. So if you put enough on, it gives your lips a nice like pinky rose color. And that way you don't have to worry about your lips turning creepy, you know, halfway through the day. So that's just the method I prefer. I love lip balm. The setting powder that I use, the L'Oreal one, does leave your face looking a little bit powdery. So I like to set it. You can either use the same setting spray that we used before or this Aloe spray. This won't make your makeup last super long, but it will help kind of get rid of that powdery look. For this video though, I'm just going to use the Make It Dewy setting spray from Milani. Smells amazing. Smells so good. And that completes this tutorial. I hope you guys found this helpful. This is totally something that I would wear every single day on a time crunch, and also everything's affordable, so if you're not into spending lots of money on your everyday makeup, then hopefully you guys like this video. Comment down below letting me know what other back to school videos you would like to see. I love getting your feedback. I love knowing what you guys want to see so that I can create content that you like, obviously. So comment down below with any ideas or anything that you want to see from me. It doesn't have to be for the back to school series, but it can just be on my channel in general, so let me know in the comments. Also, please make sure to hit the subscribe button on your way out, and I will see you in my next video. Love you. Bye! You look fab, honey.